Students, today we are starting with flip-flop. Now what is a flip-flop? What is the definition of flip-flop? See, flip-flop is a digital electronic device which can store a single bit data, right? So one flip-flop can store one bit. Now, in today's world, we use mobile phones and other devices also which require memory, right? We use pen drives also, fine. 1 GB, 2 GB, 4 GB, fine. So, if we talk about a 1 kilobyte memory, right? 1 kilobyte, 1 GB, 1 gigabyte, 1 KB, 1 kilobyte. So, if we talk about 1 KB memory, in 1 KB memory, 1K in digital electronics means 1024, right? And 1 byte means 8 bit. So this 1 kilobyte memory has to be stored within this 1024 into 8 bit, 8 number of flip flops. Fine. So this is it. In a 1 KB memory, these many flip flops are there. Fine. So you can understand that around you how many flip flops are there. Before understanding flip flop, we must have the knowledge of Boolean algebra, the application of Boolean algebra, and the basic gates. Now, Boolean algebra works on two logics, right? In most of the cases, we use one of them only, the positive logic, right? Positive logic we use that we assume high, day, opening, etc. to be 1 and low, night, closing, etc. to be 0. Right? Positive terms are referred as 1 and negative terms are referred as 0. High means 1 and low means 0. Right? That is the positive logic only. In negative logic, the scenario changes. In negative logic, high is 0 and low is 1. Right? So any device can have its own complementary logic device. Fine. Now, at this point, we shall assume that we shall be using positive logic system only. That is, we shall refer high as 1 and low as 0. Right? Fine. So in this positive logic system, how we represent basic gates? You know that we have three basic gates: AND gate, OR gate, and NOT gate. And in positive logic system, high is 1 and low is 0. Right? So considering that, what is the AND logic? The AND logic is output is low when any one of the input is low. So if any one of the input is low, output will become low. That is the AND logic, right? In AND logic, this 0 is decisive, right? If one of them is 0, suppose one AND gate has 10 inputs, right? One input is 0, then whatever may be the other inputs, the AND gate output will be 0. Fine. So this is the symbol of AND gate, if you can recall, right? Two inputs A and B, right? So y is equal to A dot B. Now this dot is acting as AND operator here, right? So this is not arithmetic multiplication, right? This is not arithmetic multiplication. Fine. This is AND operation, right? So this you should refer this as A and B. A and B. Fine. Okay. Now let's talk about OR logic. In case of OR logic, if one input is high, then the output will be high. So this is it. If one OR gate has 10 inputs and among the 10 inputs only one input is high, then also the output will be high. Fine. Now this is the logic this is the truth table, right? 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, and what we can see that 1 1 gives 1. In case of AND gate, what we are seeing, 1 0 gives 0, 1 0 gives 0, 1 0 gives 0. Now in this case 1 1 gives 1, 1 1 gives 1, 1 1 gives 1, right? Now this is the basic gate, right? A, B, or y is equal to A or B. This is not plus, right? 1 plus 1 is equal to 1 here. Fine, this is Boolean algebra. 1 plus 1 is equal to 1 here. It is not 2, remember this. Because this is OR logic, right? What we can see here, 1, 1 gives 1. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 1 only. Now NOT gate. What is NOT gate? In NOT gate, output is complementary to input. Output is complementary to input means what? If input is 0, output will be 1. If input is 1, output will be 0. And this is the symbol of the NOT gate. Fine. Okay. Fine. So let us go through the laws of Boolean algebra, right? Boolean algebra has many laws, say commutative law, distributive law, right, and associative law. But we shall focus in this lesson on uh, postulates, because postulates of Boolean algebra is the heart of Boolean algebra. Fine. You you don't have to know the other laws if you know the postulate and the De Morgan's theorem, right? So these two laws are the elementary laws of Boolean algebra. Fine. So let us learn about postulates of Boolean algebra. We have three postulate: and postulate, or postulate, not postulate. Postulate means what? We are the assumptions, right? The basic assumptions upon which the whole algebra, the whole Boolean algebra will be built. Now, A dot A, what will be the output? Don't just write it, fine. You think of one AND gate, right? If you think of one AND gate, right? And in that AND gate, how many inputs are there? A dot A. So two inputs are there. One is A, the other one is also. What will be the output? Say we assume A equal to 0, right? So in both the cases A will be 0. The output will be 0. If you assume A as 1, then the output will also be 1, because 1 1 means 1, 0 0 means 0. So what we are seeing here, the output is actually just as the input A, right? So what we can write, A dot A is equal to A. Remember this, we shall be using these formulas in case of the design of the flip-flops. Fine. A dot 1, again we come here, right? We take one AND gate, A and 1. Now this is fixed, 1, right? We cannot change it. Now if A becomes 0, then the output will become 0, because 1 0 makes 0. This is AND gate. And if A becomes 1, 1 1 means 1. So what we are seeing here, the output is following A. So we can write what? A dot 1 is equal to A. Right? Simple, isn't it? Now what is A dot 0? Obviously 0. Why? Because 1 0 makes 0 in case of AND gate. And what is A dot A complement? This is also 0. Because if A is 1, A complement is 0. Then it will be 0. And if A is 0, then also it is 0. Fine. Now let us talk about OR postulate. A plus A is equal to A on similar basis. A plus 1 is equal to 1, because 1 1 makes 1. A plus A bar is equal to 1. Why? Because see, if A is 0, A bar will be 1. So output will be 1, because this is OR gate. In case of OR gate, 1 1 makes 1. Fine. So if A is 0, A bar will be 1, and this will be 1 again. And A plus 0 is equal to what? A plus 0 is equal to A only. Fine. Now let's talk about this NOT gate. 1 complement is 0, 0 complement is 1, and A double bar is given by A. Fine. Okay. So this is the these are the basic rules, basic elementary rules that one needs to follow. Fine. Okay. Now, the second thing is we need to learn to prove the Boolean algebra, because see, whatever people tell we cannot believe. We must prove it by ourselves. Fine. So see, suppose one law is given, A is equal to A into B bar plus B, right? Now, whether it is right or wrong, it has to be proved by truth table. Fine. So let us take A, because in this A is one variable, right? And let us take B, because B is the other variable here. Fine. And what do we require to prove this? A is in this part, so this is over. And what about this part? In this part we need B bar, right? So let us construct B bar. And we also need B bar plus B. Let us construct B bar plus B. And we also need A dot B bar plus B. So let us construct A dot B bar plus B. Remember this, the more you break, the more you make it simple, the more you make it small, it will be easier to understand. Right? Right? Because see, this is how we break things and we make things. Fine. So let us write 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Fine. Now what is B bar? B bar is just opposite of B, so this would be 1 0 1 0. What is B bar plus B? ORing of these two, right? B bar plus B. So 0 1 ORing is 1, 1 0 ORing is 1, 0 1 ORing is 1, 1 0 ORing is 1. Fine. What is A dot B bar plus B? See, A dot B bar plus B, we are ending these two columns. Fine. So 0 dot 1 is 0, 0 dot 1 is 0, 1 dot 1 is 1, 1 dot 1 is 1. So what is our hypothesis? Our hypothesis was A is equal to A dot B bar plus B. And see, if you take a close look of these two columns, see, these two are equal. So we have proved this Boolean algebra. So in this way we can prove Boolean algebra. Fine. Now, now come to De Morgan's theorem. Now what is De Morgan's theorem? De Morgan's theorem is that complement of OR is equal to end of complement. So if this A plus B bar is equal to A bar dot B bar, right? So this plus become dot if this bar gets broken into two pieces, then this plus becomes dot. Fine. Now let's talk about this. This is 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Fine. Okay. Now for proving this De Morgan theorem, what do we require? A plus B whole bar is equal to A bar plus B bar. So we shall require A plus B. We shall require A plus B bar. We shall require A bar. We shall require A B bar, and we shall also require A bar dot B bar. Remember this, that the more you break, the more you make it simple, it is easier to prove. Fine. So A plus B, right? A plus B means ORing between these two. Fine. OR means what? 1 1 makes 1. 0 0 means 0. 1 1 make 1. 1 1 make 1. 1 1 make 1. And this is the complement only. Complement means complement of this, right? A plus B bar. So this is 1 0 0 0. What about A bar? Complement of this, right? This is 1 1 0 0. What about B bar? B bar? Complement of B, 1 0 1 0. What about A bar dot B bar? It will be 1 1 1, because 1 0 makes 0, 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0, right? So now if we take a close look in this column and this column, what you see, that this De Morgan's theorem is proved. So whatever was told by De Morgan was right. This is the second theorem. A dot B bar is equal to A bar plus B bar. What we can see, dot becomes plus if the roof is broken, then the relationship changes, right, in both the cases. Fine, fine. Now let us go through the gate circuit implementation of De Morgan's theorem, right. Now this was the first De Morgan's theorem, rather the second one. A dot B bar is equal to A bar plus B bar. Is it right? It is right. Fine. Now let us draw it. A dot B bar. So A, B, and then we get A dot B bar. Fine. So here also we are drawing this A bar plus B bar. So we have to make A bar, right? So A through NOT gate becomes A bar, B through NOT gate becomes B bar, and then this odd sign. So this odd A bar plus B bar. Fine. Now this NOT gate will be a bubble here. Fine. So A B A dot B bar, right? So here also this NOT gate becomes bubble, right? So this gate is known as NAND gate. Fine. This gate is known as NAND gate, and NAND gate means not AND. Fine. So 0 0 in case of AND gate would have been 0, but in this case it is 1. 1 0 would have made 0, but this will be 1, this will be 1, and this will be 0. Fine. So this is the logic of AND gate, NAND gate, just the opposite of AND gate, and this gate is known as bubbled OR. So bubbled OR is equivalent to NAND gate. Similarly, from this theorem, A plus B whole bar is equal to A bar dot B bar, we get the NOR gate. Fine. And what is not OR? Fine. So OR output will be complemented here. So 0 0 will make what? 0 0 will make what? In case of OR gate it would have been 0, but in this case it will be 1. In case of NOR gate, OR gate, this would have been 1, but this would be 0 here. In case of, it would have been 1, but in this case it is 0, it would have been 1, in this case it is 0. So this is the NOR gate logic, and this is the NAND gate logic. Fine. So how many gates we have learned today? We have learned about AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, NOR gate, and NAND gate. And we have learned also about Boolean algebra. So I want you to go through this lesson again and again, and I shall be circulating one assignment on this topic. You complete this, and after complete that only you will be eligible to understand the flip-flop. Mind that unless you complete this lesson, you shall not be understanding flip-flop a bit. Thank you.